guess that I should say, but I am done. Yeah, I'm done. Letting go of all my heavy load. Yeah, I'm done. I waited for the moment to unfold. Nobody's gonna make me feel I'm going down. Doing alright, I'm doing okay. I stand up and take it as I go. Doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stronger than ever. Faded, it's not a shade of mine. All in all, I'm doing fine. Setting up a goal to grow from heart. It's all about to master who we are. Nobody's gonna make me feel I'm off the chart. Doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stand up and take it as I go. Doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stronger than ever. Faded, it's not a shade of mine. All in all, I'm doing fine. Alright, I'm doing okay. I'm gonna hold the line, and I'm gonna be just fine. Doing alright, doing okay, and take it as I go. Doing alright, doing okay, stronger than ever. Faded, it's not a shade of mine. All in all, I'm doing fine. Alright, doing okay. Oh, faded, it's not a shade of mine.
How's it, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai,
And I'm James Money.
and you are watching our podcast.
Yes.
That's right. And if you are part of the Hamajang Gang.
Automatic.
Automatic. And if you've tuned in to watch us edit out our television show that airs here in Hawaii and in Las Vegas, we're taking a break from that this week, next week, and the week after that, we will resume pulling out segments. I guess it's 6 of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we'll piece that together. If you'd like to see what we did, by the way, it's available on Patreon and in the which is it's a donation thing, and then on the what is it called, YouTube membership thing. I have a couple shows up there, more coming up. But if you go to Patreon, there are also things that anybody can watch. So, and you can go, of course, to our YouTube channel. We have 2 of them. We have Andy Bumatai Show and Daily Pidgin. Pro tip: no ads on the Daily Pidgin site. Yeah, okay. In fact, we'll talk a little bit about that because we have about 1,300 people subscribed to that channel and almost 30,000. So we may say, hey, you can help us out on the Daily Pidgin side.
Small kind.
Small kind. But before that, what do you say we say hi to a few of the Hamajang Gang who have just joined us? And Carla Jean Costa says, I miss Hawaii. Barry Garrett, hey, Hawaii is my second home. And there's Devin, one of our moderationists. And who's this handsome bugger right here? OMG.
I don't know, but he owe me money.
He owe you money. And there's Nani Aloha, our lead moderationist and associate producer. Thank you for being here, Nani. Namaste Zen. Aloha, Nani Aloha, Devin, Darlene, Andy, James, Mad Statter, and all Hamajang gang.
Our names
Where?
on our picture.
Oh, you know what? Oh, the modesty just went kicking, huh? Sacrifice your name so that when we put the messages up there, when we put the posts up, can see them more easy. Is that what you're accomplishing?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Still kind of hard with our Aloha shirts, but and that's a nice shirt, by the way. Someone
Thank
was
you.
saying, "Oh, me and you guys shirts."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, there we
Went
go.
different today.
Gina Corbett. Hey, aloha, you guys. My daughter is Hawaiian.
All right.
Oh, okay, that's good. Congratulations. Keep an eye on her land. Mad Statter, aloha no genge. Hey, and there's Miles coming in from, that's Medium 7 Up, a.k.a. Hey, aloha no, my fifth graders are having a blast with learning the hula to pearly shells today.
Classic.
Oh, that's classic. Yeah, well, and it makes sense because Merry Monarch.
Yes.
This is Merry Monarch week.
Week.
Yeah, there we go. In fact, I have a little one of the news clips is about that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we'll dedicate it to Miles and his fifth graders. Devin, saying how's it to everybody. Chiguire X, aloha no, broadcast quality. There we go. That's what we got to do. Well, James is in charge of that because I have given up. Deborah Casey Jones, hello Andy from Kentucky. Good evening, Hamajang gang. Oh, I like that. Okay, who? Oh yeah, it was Nani who said it. Groovy shirts today. Yes, mine looks like like I. No, I better not say that. I was gonna say mine look like blood stains. I remember.
Mine's is the original shirt that I wore on a TV show that I was co-starred in.
Oh, did they let you keep the wardrobe?
No, this is my own shirt. They didn't have my size, so I was like, I get some shirts. I go bring my own.
I'll bring my own shirts.
Yeah.
Yes, Patreon. That's what. Yeah, thank you. And by the way, well, we'll wait to see if Felicia showed up because she sent me an email that said, certain tiers can only see certain things, and I said, got back. Are you having trouble? Let me know.
With the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
Yeah, there's
because
certain levels.
yeah, there are different levels. Like I think it's the $10 level. You can watch the TV shows, but the ones before that, you can watch the videos. The ones I play in the beginning of
Yep.
all these shows. Yeah, that are. Colleen, aloha, Colleen, Laughlin, aloha, no. Yeah, Laughlin is just like Laughlin, Las Vegas, but it's spelled differently than Charles K. saying, how's it, with his pensive half face. I like that one. And there's Awatz 45, our guessing champion. Aloha, and then James. Ooh. Oh, hi, C Honda. C Honda's here.
Hey.
Oh, if we had and where we had all four moderationists, and there's Johnny Rocks Hollywood, pimping out his comedy showcase coming up, evidently, right? Yeah. Aloha. Hey, Johnny, no shame. Let us know when it is, because we have shows coming up here.
Yes, they do. I think that one is what is today?
It's
tomorrow.
April 12th.
Tomorrow, yep, at
April-
Blue Note.
Oh, okay, comedy show, Johnny Rocks Hollywood and Friends, April 12th at 7 p.m. That's Blue Note, Waikiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Who? Me and your eagle eye. Oklahoma, more shark eyes, but still get the shaka.
Oklahoma.
No more. Oh, Oklahoma, no more shark eyes. Oh, what he said, no more.
Yeah.
Thought he was making reference to Jason.
No, that's my middle name. James No More Money.
Keone Nunes, aloha no, how are you, brother? I was saying how's it to us and the Hamajane gang. Ken Tiki, gone. Yeah, there we go. And James is almost done digesting the meal you bought us. Thank you so much. Did I have that on? Sometimes the thing don't click on eyes good.
There it is.
There it is, right there. Ooh. Hope you're having a good sunny and warm day. Yes, very sunny today.
Yes.
And it was raining the last couple days, which was a bummer because I like to mow the lawn and do the yard work because there's no time during the week because we have this pesky making a living thing going on.
We gotta click on nice buttons and stuff.
Yeah, right. It's Corbett. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Say it like that, Corbett, Jeannie Corbett. What am I saying? I said Corbett or something? Corbett. Okay. Thank you, Jeannie, for spelling phonetically for the dyslexic.
Well, you also say Jeannie. I think it's Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah. Because
well,
two N's.
We gotta give her another chance to correct me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're probably right. Jenny Corbett.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, and this is Keone Nunes.
Oh, I thought that was the time of the day, noons.
When you like grind, how about noons? No, Keone, good friend. Waianae boy, K-Mac 9000. Aloha, fam. Hope all is well. So far, so good, I would say, right? In fact, let me get down here, and I'm going to say hi to some of the people I haven't said hi to, so maybe we can get to the bottom.
The bottom of this.
And go back to, here's Randy Nilsson. Ooh, right on. How you? Johnny Rocks. It means a lot to me, Andy, for you to say this because he's the reason I'm at the Blue Note. I would have never been at the Outrigger at all if not for Andy's invitation to work. Oh, how nice is that? Mean. And I always like to follow something, kind words like that with, hey, no blame me. Oh, I found him. Okay, good. Okay, let's see who else we got. Oh, Charles Roseberry. Aloha, how's it from? NC. I'd be North Carolina.
Yeah. It's not North Dakota.
North Canada.
Oh, that's true.
What Esquivert. Esquivert. Aloha, Esquivert. There we go. If you're on YouTube, click on the like button if can. Oh, yes, please. And subscribe if you're on YouTube. Doesn't cost anything. And we're edging up. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. We're at 29.3, I think, right now. But and not for vanity's sake, but it just the more you do that, right, like and subscribe, the more YouTube sends it out, and we're trying to reach as many migrated Hawaiians as can.
If can. Well, what would help is if you share on your Facebook, your social media, so that people in your circle of friends see the podcast and say, "Oh, let me check it out."
Okay.
And give us a try.
Soju Steve, aloha from Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Oh, you going someplace, or is that where you work? Love the avatar. It looks good sitting there, doesn't it? Wow, man.
He must work there because I think every episode when he's visiting, he'll say the DFW airport.
Or maybe he's one of those guys that lives at the airport.
Oh, man.
Survives off returning the cards, getting those quarters, and going to McDonald's.
It's like the Tom Hanks movie, Terminal.
Yeah, there we go, Terminal. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, bro? Terminal. No way. No. Don't get excited. I live at the terminal. Okay. Ooh. And here's C Honda.
Pimpin'
out. Yeah. Chatter with Statter. Go check out those. And by the way, if there's any links that any of the moderationists posts, they're clickable.
Hot links.
That's right. And K-Mac like that thought was funny. Good luck, Johnny Rocks, Hollywood, Michael Seal. There we go. Okay, I have this this first news clip that we will be editorializing. That's what we do here. Is sort of a public service announcement. Yes. This isn't a Hawaii story. It's a national story. But I thought it was important because a lot of people from Hawaii, they go places, they travel, and they run into this situation. Check this out.
Now with the FBI's urgent warning about those free charging stations, that you see at airports, hotels, and some other places. Well, there are some bad actors that are using them as a way to steal your personal info. And you're going to tell us about this, Will?
I am Robin. Actors never won an Oscar. No. Any of the people that
And that's why they steal.
That's why they have to steal. They've never won an Oscar. Okay, anyway.
Morning. We've all been there. We're trying to charge this thing up. We're on the run. You don't have your charger as your phone is dying. So charging stations are popping up everywhere, the mall, hotels, the airport. But this morning, the FBI says that getting that free charge could cost you big.
Mahalo, Johnny Rocks Hollywood, for the $9.99 super stick. Appreciate it.
This morning, the FBI issuing a tweet cautioning you against using free charging stations in airports, hotels, or shopping centers, warning you could be unwittingly giving a criminal all the information off your phone.
These public charging stations.
Does turning off your phone work? If turning it off first work? I don't think so.
No,
Could be tampered with by people with nefarious intent. And with that tampering, they could install malware or monitoring software on your device, which could allow them to see things like usernames, passwords, who you choose to bank with. That's all very problematic.
Wow.
According to the FCC, it's called juice jacking.
What a great name. Who thinks of this stuff? Juice jacking.
It's somebody on steroids, maybe.
Criminals load malware onto the charging station or through the cables left at the free kiosk. You plug in your phone, and just like that, your phone is infected.
That's why you
The
gotta use the
exact number.
plug. You use the plug, you don't use the USB. If your USB plugs into one of those plugs, and then you plug into the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's what he's
yeah.
saying. Using the charger, you know, the wall
Juice
plug.
jacking complaints is unknown, but the FCC has a web page dedicated to the scam, noting that malware installed through a dirty USB port can lock a device or export personal data and passwords directly to the perpetrator.
Soon after being plugged in, do you start to get pop-ups on your browser? Do you start to get messages sent to your phone? And those messages seem a little strange. They want you to click on links. That could be a telltale sign that you've plugged into a public charging station that has an issue.
Oh, man.
So what can you do to safely charge your phone on the go? If you need to plug in, the FCC says use a power outlet, not a USB charging port. Bring your own chargers for your devices and consider buying a portable charger for emergencies.
Also, if you're traveling with a laptop, you can charge your cell phone straight from there, so you keep it all in a contained system. If you do end up with malware on your phone, the most extreme solution is a factory reset, but you really don't want to do that. A step below that, according to our experts, is to get a malware identification and removal tool from your phone manufacturer. Usually you go to the website.
It's free.
And it's free, and they tell you if you have it or if you're being scammed or whatnot.
Got it.
Very important. Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Wow. Did you ever get infected with malware?
I don't think I did. I mean, I could have, but didn't know. But I don't think I did. That's the thing. They said they get real sneaky.
For a second there, I thought he said malware. You know what I mean? I said, what? So what is this? A members only jacket? You know. By the way, I never do that thing. I get one of these, right? I don't know if you see these. This model I like because it's all sealed up, so dust don't get into the thing. Plus, it has a little button here so that you can tell how charged it is. Like, see, here's another one here. You know, but if I oh wait a minute, you see, that's what it looks like, and then you hit the ding, and it tells you that it's got 4, you know, so you can tell how charged
Juiced
it is.
up.
Yeah, and this thing will charge my phone 3 times.
Oh, that's good.
So, you know, when I see those chargers at the airport, I charge this.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean?
That's smart.
Yeah, so instead of plugging my phone in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Okay, wait, let's see what some of the people have to say. Ooh, okay, all righty then. Looks like they aren't hot for me. Darn. Well, what is that? Your links aren't hot? I don't know. Okay, juice jacking. Juice jacking a dirty U.S. Port. I know. Sounds like something you'd pay money for.
So before you use it, make sure you use Lysol.
Yeah, use Lysol or just one of those disinfectant wipes. Oh, even if public Wi-Fi don't use with personal, you know, most of this stuff we all know, but I didn't know that about the juice jacking sites. You plug your phone into it, of course. You know, it's like those guys that put that fake thing. You put your card in the ATM.
Oh, yeah.
And they have their reader in there
Yeah.
first.
So before you put your card into the ATM, you try to pull it out first. Unless you're Samoan, because when you pull, it's all going to come out. Be careful.
Please, the best deceptive idiom becomes the catchphrase. Oh, I get it. Herbert Naka says, "Oh, this is the work of Dr. Nefario."
Yeah.
Dr. Nefario. How's that, Andy and James? How are you, Jerry? We're talking about juice jacking. I know. Let's see what. So you plug in and you get a virus from a dirty plug-in. Something people should think of in general.
Yeah, Magic Johnson. Oh, sorry.
I just always use my shoe phone. There you go, King.
Yeah. Is it Agent 99? Was
Yeah.
it?
Well, she's probably travels with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Get smart.
K-Mac thinks that's funny. Mahalo. Oh, my
nice.
charger is also solar. Yeah, I have a solar charger. There's just a lot slower, and that's good if you're somewhere and you can open it up. You're in a condo or something. But usually you can use your other charger in those situations. I got one and it wasn't as convenient as this thing. The trick is charging that. Remember.
Well, when the power is out, then that solar one will come in handy.
Well, Nani Aloha, when her power went out there in Sacramento, where she lives one time, she says, if it wasn't for this little charger I have, I'd have been, dead in the water.
You'd have to talk to people in real life.
Shakalaka, long time no see, girlfriend. Andy, can you get a USB adapter that doesn't Andy, you can get a USB adapter that doesn't allow data, only power pins.
Yep.
I like that. Whew, that's a pro tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is. Because it's all about the pins, right? Because when they connect, they dink like this, but if you take these out, only power.
Doesn't transfer any data at all.
Yeah, it's called a data block, right? Well, data block, that sounds like this guy that didn't want me to date his sister.
Data blocker.
Oh, date block. Okay. Oh, I reached far for that one.
Yeah, I think you might need a supersized salon pass.
No, coconut wireless. Yeah, why even use your phone, right, Captain?
Hey,
Yeah, just
you stay over there.
Whee! Oh, excuse me, I got a call. Wait, I gotta take this. Whee! Who are you talking to? Oh no,
Bernadette, stay over there.
Bernadette, stay. That's funny. Okay, let me bring in the second party. Hold on. Dude.
The Wonder Phone.
I know. How's it, shakalaka? Lihimoy bacon? What? That sounds so good. I had bacon the other day.
But lihimoy bacon.
I never had lihimoy bacon. Ooh, bacon. Look at these guys, the bacon addicts over here. Yeah.
I haven't had bacon in a long time.
You haven't? Well, the other day, my wife just made bacon. I don't know why. For my son, actually. And I went, I like bacon.
Nothing better than random bacon.
Random bacon.
If you wake up, you go, I'm going to make bacon. But all of a sudden,
Random bacon,
Random bacon.
On a dual bill with chemical guava.
I would go to that concert.
Oh, I would go random bacon, ladies and gentlemen. But first, chemical guava. High school days. What was the name of the Oriental guy? Yamasato.
Oh, yeah.
But by the way, that was my friend's actual name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name was they called Yamasato. And someone came to me and said, that's an unusual Japanese name. How many Yamasatos do you know?
None.
Yeah, exactly. And when I used that in the show, this Japanese guy came up to me and goes, where do you get Yamasato? That is very unusual Japanese name. I went, well, that's my friend's name. I didn't use his real name. He's still around, too, by the way.
He's the cousin of the emperor.
He was the smartest guy in the class, too, by the way. That's a great name for a band, Random Bacon. It is, don't you think so? Random Bacon.
Trademarked.
Playing Sunday at the Troubadour. And how you end the band's name. What? It's how you end the band's name.
So Random Bacon playing Sunday at the Troubadour.
Oh yeah, it's how you end the bends. Oh, I get it. I do it before. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Random Bacon. Mike Love of the Beach Boys told me I gave him gave the Beach Boys one of the best introductions he ever.
Really?
Yeah. We used to do this thing where I would introduce him, right, and then we shared the same mic, right, so I would run up and give it to him. He goes, "Toss it to me. How cool would that be?" Talk about pressure.
Right?
He got to play he got to sing the first song, and I have to do, and it's got to be straight on. He cannot dive for it. And,
or at the ankles.
And then there he ends up in the drum riser. Lady tie-dye. Shakalaka and Lady tie-dye. Oh, showing face. That's talk about OG right there.
Jasmine showing up too. Same one.
I didn't see Jasmine. Thank you for pointing that out, James. Whoa, wait a minute. Come on, click a nice Jasmine gun fun it right there. Oh, Lokene. Oh, okay. Yama is often a sign of Okinawan ancestry.
Maybe that's why it's rare. It's just that island.
It could be. That could be it. Hey, Keone, get all the trivia.
Also Yamamoto.
Oh yeah, because Yamamoto, Yamaha.
Oh, that's a rare one too because usually it's 4 syllables, yeah?
I guess so.
Japanese names are usually 4 syllables.
Look, see, Honda says Yama means mountain in Japanese. Well, then what about Sato? What is Sato? Oh, Yama means mountain. Oh, look, everybody knows it. And
Maybe Sato means big.
Kinako, Ellen
over here.
says hi. Ooh, Yamashita. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'm not going to explain what that is.
Yamasaki. Okay, haven't heard that.
What is that? Mountain beer.
Oh, yeah, look at Yamasa, yummy shoyu. That's what it means.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
That's what I
literal
get
translation. Okay, let's do another editorialized. What? What's going on? Okay, here we go.
Every time it rains hard, residents say Kahala Beach gets trashed. Our Jolani Martinez has a closer look at the shocking amount of debris and where it all may be coming from in tonight's top story.
Where do you think it's all coming
fished out
from?
these carts and clothing from the ocean. City crews
Upstream?
move them uphill to keep the items from getting swept back into the sea. They plan to dispose them with dump trucks. But residents say this happens after heavy rainstorms and are hoping for a solution.
It's sad.
Hi, Felicia. Oh, thank you. I got your email about what was it called? Patreon.
It's saddening to see it. It makes me realize that even though I don't see the houseless problem every day,
A lot.
That's what they pulled out of the ocean right there. That's not somebody camped there. That's what they pulled out and where they put it to be picked up in Kahala.
Good night, Miles.
Oh,
it
he's
brings it
taken
to
off?
the forefront.
Pieces of clothing floating in the water and a headlight band sitting on the sand. Just some of the many items scattered along Kahala Beach.
Wow.
Those people washed up?
They survived.
Longtime Kahala resident Jim DeMarkey says it
I found this dog.
was worse a month ago.
There were fewer shopping carts, but there was 10 times as much debris, mostly clothing.
Concerned Kahala residents say since heavy rainstorms in December, debris has washed down the drainage canal at least 5
Yeah, those
times.
shopping carts.
These are carts fished out of the ocean on December 18th.
The rain washes shopping carts down the canal?
It's got to be somebody pushing those down the canal.
Wow.
These piles of clothing along the shoreline are from 3 weeks ago.
A few of
Wow.
the normal, regular people have actually gone up the ditch and followed it to where it begins. And come to find out, it leads to Kahala Mall, where there's a Goodwill donation drop-off.
The city tells us it appears homeless are filling shopping carts from Kahala Mall and Times Supermarket with clothing, taking them upstream to a state DOT drainage culvert beneath the Waialae Avenue Hunakai Street intersection, and then leaving behind the items they don't want, including the carts, which get swept downstream all the way to the ocean.
It's sad that there's so much trash that gets into the canals because it eventually does wash in the oceans, and then it pollutes the environment and ruins the ecosystem.
Doesn't she look like a nice girl? Like she would be real fun to hang out with.
Her head was
I
talking
know,
like
but the
broadcast quality.
But the smiling. So evidently, what do people they do? They take a shopping cart, they go over here, they grab everything, and then why don't they just sort it right there? Because they don't want to get busted stealing.
Security.
Take too long.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they go, no need this, no need
The
this.
authorities need to check those areas on a regular basis to keep those people out of the canal and stop the dumping in the canal.
Look at that.
The city says HPD has been notified and will be discussing security of the donated goods being dropped off with Goodwill and Kahala Mall. Reporting from Kahala Beach, Jolani Martinez, Hawaii News Now.
What's that? Pualani?
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Oh, good night. Oh, she's saying good night to Miles. Yeah.
That's you know,
trippy, huh?
Yeah, Graham Elwood used to be part of a group when he lived here on Oahu that would go and clean up beaches.
Wow.
So he would find a lot of stuff. I don't think it rained as much when he was here, but that's crazy.
But look at this. That drainage ditch is very deep. Well, when the rains come,
and that's a small one.
Yeah, and imagine the water is strong enough to wash shopping carts.
Yeah.
And there were 6 of them in that shot.
Yeah.
So it's moving. Yeah. Hawaii has so many homeless.
Yeah.
Well, homeless are a problem all over the world. I mean, if you've seen San Francisco or Seattle.
Oh yeah.
OMG.
Yeah.
Michael, Gwyneth, just admit you threw the stuff in the canal when accused of cheating.
I'm thinking Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, I don't get it.
She was in court recently for a skiing accident. She was being sued. She won though.
Yeah, but
if he's talking about Gwyneth Paltrow, I can't.
But what was
these
this? How do you
together.
get sued for a skiing accident? She caused it?
Is what the guy was saying, and he had, I guess, damages, injuries.
Was it her friend, her husband? I'm not.
No,
familiar
it
with
was
just some person,
some instructor or something. Or I don't know. But it turned out that he lied. I guess
he lied.
Yeah, because
wait a minute, he lied to make money.
Yeah, apparently people do those.
No,
things.
oh my God! Alert the media. Moving quick like a swift. Yeah, I know the chat is jumping. Homelessness is a huge issue on the West Coast and any place with high cost of living. Yeah, I know. And I don't know about if Seattle, if they're doing it to Seattle, but other states send their homeless here because they don't freeze to death. Yeah. Ooh, sweet dreams, Miles, and Huma. That's Huma Huma Nuku Nuku Apua'a, his cat.
Oh, cute.
Right. He got that cat when he was a kitten, and then he called him, and by the time he finished the name, it was fully grown.
It is a big one.
Yeah. Alaska has a lot of homeless in Anchorage, too. When all the snow melts, there's trash and clothes everywhere in my neighborhood. Oh, no. I liked Alaska. It was good fun. Local people there, amazing. Still shorts and T-shirt. They just time how often they have to be in the cold.
Oh, look, I was way off.
What?
Michael's explaining.
Gwyneth is the Caucasian female in the clip being interviewed.
Oh, the broadcast quality, I think.
Oh, was that her? Oh, yeah. He's a writer. He would read.
Yeah.
That was our problem.
She has to tell us her name for us to get it.
Finland solved their homeless crisis by building apartments.
Well, we build apartments. It's just we make it too expensive for anybody to afford it.
No, it's only for it's self-storage units for our stuff. No, but you know what? Remember we did that news thing about pop-up houses and places to do it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what Miles still here? He can't pull himself away. Portland does it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, other cities send their homeless people to Seattle because they try to provide services. Yeah, that's another thing, too. You can get services in certain places. Like, take, for instance, Colorado, if you're homeless, all you can get is high.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, other colder states have been sending houseless people to Hawaii for decades. Hawaii has really good social programs as compared to other states. Oh.
Also, zero winter.
Yeah. Which is, by the way, which is the reason we have flying cockroaches.
Oh, yeah. Well, get a cat. So
No, but what I'm saying is they evolved faster than the places that have freeze seasons.
Oh.
So that's why they developed wings. And in other places, cockroaches don't have wings because they have a freeze season that knocks a whole generation out sometimes.
And they can start all over.
Yeah, and then a few, but not. But anyway.
Well, for Hawaii, get a cat. I have 2 cats. Our roach problem has gone down a lot.
I had one of those 747 or B-52s, depending on your generation. You know, I turned on the light and it was sitting right there, and I went, bam! Just
that's old school. My dad like that too.
Just bang!
Yeah.
Oh, and he dropped to the ground, pick him up by the antenna, put him in the toilet. You know the drill. Ooh, probably his 3rd time around. Oh no, here we go again. Oh. Okay. All the beach parks in Hawaii have free toilets and bathing facilities. Aha. Too bad they don't take advantage of them more often. I'm talking bathing facilities.
I think they closed the bathrooms now, right?
More and more.
Yeah.
Well, because they go in there and they vandalize, and you know that's the thing about the homeless that I always say. Whenever you see homeless people, they trash the area.
Yeah.
You think they go, I don't want like nobody, you know. And another thing for the homeless, I would say, lose the blue tarp and get a camouflage one so nobody can see you. These guys are parked on the side of the freeway with this giant neon blue tarp. Everybody goes, oh, look, bro, look, homeless. You know?
Well, I think the problem was because they had the camouflage. People were walking into their tent, like just bumping into it, like, "Hey, I never see this tent over here."
No, I think you would catch their shadow first before you get. I know. Look at this, Johnny Rocks Hollywood. I lived outside the Outrigger for a few weeks, then by the zoo for a couple of years after I moved here. And look how far he's come.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got tons of wardrobes.
And then he goes, I lived outside the Outrigger until I finally got a gig. They said, we got to get this guy off our steps.
Hire him.
Hire him. You know, actually, that you'd be surprised how often that happens. Okay, let's do number 3 here. Okay, which one is this? Are you? We haven't been doing the charade.
Oh, this is the.
Hold on.
Okay,
Wait here. Full screen. Driving. That's definitely driving. Oh, man, you guys got to guess on that one. What happened? No, what? No, anybody? Bueller. Driving. Wait, don't look at your phone while you're driving. Woo.
Yes, it's 24-hour fitness restroom.
Yes, there.
It is
Seagull.
Yes.
It's a texting and driving crash. Yep, there we go. Texting while driving, no texting while driving, text while driving. Yep, wax on, wax off. That's it right there. He still turns the wheel like he's on a bus. Can I help already? Yep. Crash. Yep, that's it.
The result will be crash.
Okay. Very close, everyone. And you are correct. But check this out.
Now it is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and several agencies are making a statement this morning. And I gotta say, Dallas made quite the statement the last time we checked.
Do we need a month for people to remind people that they shouldn't be distracted while they're driving?
And the funny thing is that they distract you to tell you.
Watch this. It gets worse.
With him.
That's right. He's making a statement because he is wearing a chicken suit, and we'll explain why live from Eva Beach. Bok, bok, Dallas.
K-Mac.
Good morning, Christy and Ross. And for those people who are wondering, yes, it is hot in here and steamy, just the way we like our chicken. Isn't that right, Carrie?
That's right.
Okay, as a comic, why a chicken?
Because it crosses the road?
You know, as much fun we're having out here in this neighborhood, this is really for an important issue. So if you could just remind our viewers what's happening here where we're at exactly and why you all are out here.
All right, it is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and this chicken is here
Distract drivers
to cross the road
month.
and get your attention. We're intentionally here on the Eva Beach side on Kapolei Parkway because we know by the community that they've expressed that folks need to be paying attention and yielding to all the kids that are trying to make it to school safe.
And you also have HPD out here, the members of the Honolulu-Union County Department of Transportation Services. How is it like working with these other agencies, and what have they told you on
Look
what
at this
maybe
guy.
they've
Look,
seen? Any
wait.
dangers
See the guy in the
or
truck right there?
concerns or recommendations
No,
from
look at
residents,
this.
what they want changed in their
He,
neighborhood?
not only did he stop,
it's
but
perfect.
watch
It's
him.
a perfect partnership. It's coming from all fields. And
Completely distracted by the chicken.
Yeah.
enforcement, engineering, and education. So that's a perfect synergy to get out here in the public and remind people we can not only draw attention to get drivers to slow down, but also
Everybody in the
if,
intersection is
departments figure they
distracted.
want to change
Yeah,
the
look,
roadway,
Kevin
they
Fraser.
can to help actually keep the drivers from going too fast. And again, we're here because the community expressed that this is an overlooked intersection, and so we wanted to make sure we drew attention to it.
Definitely. I mean, what perfect timing. You could just kind of see the congestion.
We don't want drivers to overlook this intersection. We want them to pay attention to it.
It looks overlooking to me.
I gotta tell you. And by the way, does that chicken outfit have some kind of thing that keeps it inflated like that? Doesn't
yeah,
it look
I
like
think
it's
of-
like a balloon or something?
Maybe the
Of how
SAC.
busy this intersection gets in this residential neighborhood.
Right.
So what is the closest school to us right now?
I think we have Eva Beach Elementary and Elima. I think
Okay.
that's it. But they're kind of on the
Hey,
other
the
side.
small
but,
boss.
This is definitely the route in which a lot of kids are using, whether they're biking or walking to school. So it's a really important spot to be.
They are
And you
just
get
winging
that
it.
mix of crowd, and also the joggers and the walkers and the people with their dogs, and it's also a bike lane too.
Right.
So I imagine the speed limit could get pretty confusing.
Yeah, it does actually.
Speed limit's
on the
confusing?
Speed limits, yes. Are you
Residential
kidding?
area is automatic 25.
Well, yeah, but
School zone,
dyslexics see that and they go, oh, 52.
we got there really fast, though.
We got there fast. Woo, small bus. Oh, yeah. Oh, you and me, we was on a small bus, Steve.
End of Kapolei Parkway is a little bit higher, but again, this is a residential neighborhood. It should be 25, so, you know, just slow.
Wait, you got to go back. Okay, when she says it should be 25, look at the speed of the car that
flew
passes her.
behind
okay, when
her.
she says that. Okay, wait. Here we go.
And this is a residential neighborhood. It should be 25, so, you know, just slow down, watch out for kids, make sure you're off your cell phone.
That was
Otherwise,
way faster than
police are out here.
25.
They can enforce the law and give you a nice high-priced ticket.
Ouch, yes,
Ouch.
but we got to protect our roads. It's all about safety. Carrie, thank you so much for hanging out with us, allowing me to be in this awesome chicken suit. This is a first here on KH12, but all for a great cause. I love it. If you want more information about Distracted Driving Awareness Month, keep watching Wake Up Today, but also KHON2.com. All right, I think it might be safe to cross the street, but I don't want to hold up traffic. I know people are late, so I'm going to just stand right here and look real pretty. Reporting out here, Dallas and Barrows, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
It's so funny that hey, pay attention to the road. Stop looking at me and pay attention.
And waving signs with a chicken, and I don't know.
That's like my dad back in the day. Hey, don't play with the remote control. You're going to break it. Give me the remote. And he used the remote to hit me with.
Oh, that chicken must be 6 feet 7 inches. What you think, James?
Yeah, maybe a little bit taller.
A little bit taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. I had to take it off the screen. He was making James hungry.
Yeah, it starts rumbling in the tummy.
I like bite his leg. Wow. Carrie never looks into the camera. Oh, wait a minute. What?
I'm assuming that lady is Carrie.
I we should pay attention to the names because people make reference to them and they're going, who's that?
Who's that?
Yeah,
we only know what is that guy's name we keep making trouble in Hawaii? Is Lacey? I don't know. What is it?
I met this girl one
Casey.
time. Her name was Carrie, and she on AHN, right? And this was back in the '60s, and then that Crosby, Stills, and Nash song, "Carry On, Love," and she hated that song.
I was thinking of the other one. Carry on my wayward
Oh,
son.
that's another one. Oh, she probably likes it now.
That was excellent.
Oh, salompas, roadkill. Yeah, that more accurate, I think. He has earned his scratch.
I tell you, man, the Hammer Jane gang is full of punchlines.
There we go. Excitement. Excellent. Oh, somebody put a flamethrower on. Oh, Esquivert. Verit.
It's really extravagant.
Extravagant. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh, that's why you have great moderators. Oh, right. He is wearing the chicken costume because somebody put a somebody put a flamethrower on. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Felicia, I hope you got my email. I hope you're not having trouble. She just joined the Patreon site, and she's in the level where she can watch anything. And I'm hoping I didn't misread the email, and I bet he was frying in that costume. Pit bull comes up, and the other pit bull. What did he taste like? Tasted like chicken.
Lucky thing there wasn't another one, and they started fighting.
Oh, and they put the blade on the leg. What, bro? You looking at me?
You're like, this is Eva Beach.
Oh. Look at this. That chicken was not good for huli huli. And yeah, and that comes from somebody else in a costume.
Had a lot of white meat.
Okay, so let's go to number 4 here. How much time we got? Oh, we got about 15 minutes left. We never get to all of them. You know, I queue up 6. So anyway, here we go.
Makers are hoping to keep the peace in noisy areas. They're working to use noise tracking cameras for loud vehicles in just one of several bills that are nearing approval. Our Daryl Huff reports.
Every hip hop fan went, oh no, I'm toast. First red light cams, and this is a decibel cam, I guess.
Doesn't make sense to me.
After many years of trying and failing to develop enforceable noise laws, lawmakers say they're finally making progress with the help of new technology and tactics. There seems to be less tolerance for noise after a taste of quiet during pandemic lockdowns, and it's seen more as a public health issue. So newly developed noise tracking cameras, which can follow and
we have the same microphone.
Wow.
ID an illegally loud vehicle, could be side by side soon with red light cameras.
We set up the equipment. We would run it through HPD in different areas to ensure that there was a violation before we send it off to the prosecutor.
These guys look like some tough boys, don't they?
I guess.
Oh, okay, enough to you. I'm going, oh, look at these buggers.
Look at that
Police
noise.
like it because the cameras and preset decibel readers take human error out of the equation.
Oh.
As far as the enforcement for police, we're just going off of what is set. So we're not the ones that are determining what
bass in there.
The noise level is higher or not.
This is voice.
They would also reduce reliance on safety checks.
People just swap out their muffler after they get a safety check and they're driving around with something really loud. And then how do you catch them in the act?
The Senate's bills would pay for a...
You see these kind of, what do they call those things right there? Those are some of the loudest things on the...
Oh, the mopeds?
Yeah, I mean, and I rode for 10 years with the Pacific Knights and Harley Davidsons and you name it, big twins. Those are louder. And they're that high-pitched, you know.
Rest of noise tracking cameras probably in Waikiki.
And everything is pilot. We've got to find solutions. And the noise problem is growing, not only in our district, but
I respect
elsewhere.
that answer. Yeah.
Among about 5 bills still alive, one would decriminalize noise violations, reducing the burden on police.
Rather than having to go through the courts and prove some sort of standards and all these sorts of things. So it really simplifies the process and makes it easier for law enforcement to step in.
You seem quite excited about this.
I am. Finally, some things are moving.
That's the kind of stuff that makes her excited. I am.
That's the kind of politician you want. Right?
Yeah, just thrilled about legislation.
Laws.
Ooh. And is far from over yet, but lawmakers are hopeful because many of the noise bills have passed through both houses and are headed for conference. Reporting from downtown Honolulu, Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.
Wow. Look at yeah, I know Mad Trees 808. I can't believe loud mopeds is still a thing.
Yeah,
there we go. And and those boombox cars.
It's not so much anymore. Like I think back in the '90s and,
Well,
and
yeah.
early 2000s, but there still are some.
There still are some.
But it used to be every other car was loud.
And, on stage I say, it's amazing that the younger, they are, and the better they can hear, the louder they want their music. Till they're like me with 2 hearing aids going, I wish I would have turned down Grand Funk Railroad. Ooh, altruistic public servants willing to work for wages. Well, that's a good way to put it, I guess. Yeah.
I think the thing is with the radios nowadays, because they went to streaming, the quality of the sound isn't as good.
Well, the guys in the boombox cars, they're playing CDs.
Yeah, the CDs or even the cassette tapes were the ones with their heavy bass.
You ever seen those videos where the girl is in the thing and her boyfriend's and the hair is flying all over the place?
Yeah.
I'm going, girlfriend, your ears. People, and I don't know if you know this, but when your ears are ringing, the reason for that is there's these tiny follicles in your ear that, pick up the really high sounds. And when those break off because things are too loud, it makes your ears ring. So
They break off.
The little follicles break off. So when your ears are ringing, that means you've damaged them, and there's no fixing that until you're me, and I was the worst. I crawled into the stacks at concerts because it was kind of macho to dig hard, loud music. Right? Yeah. It's interesting. Community people are actually control the noise problem here because except for parties, you wouldn't believe the mobile sound trucks here. And Michi Mamba says, when I'm on Lanai, every day you guys pass by on Kapiolani.
No, on her Lanai.
Oh, on her Lanai.
Yeah, that's like on her.
You can hear him from Kapiolani on Lanai? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I used to live on Kapiolani by Kamuki High School, like up in the high rise. Yeah. And then that's the only thing you hear was it's like, wow.
Gil Soto, my ears must be bald. They are ringing all day. Yeah, that's called tinnitus or something. Tinnitus. There's a name for that ringing sound. And there's other things you can do for that. Believe me, Mr. Ears here, who wished I started when I was 20.
Yeah.
But now, guess what? Okay, what do we got? We might make it. What was that one? Okay, let's go. This is the fifth one.
If we do the fifth one, we definitely have to do the sixth one.
Yeah, I think so. So let's do you.
After several rock falls in Pololo Valley, a developer is working to brainstorm solutions with residents. Our Jelani Martinez has more from the community meeting.
Developer Peter Savio met with residents to figure out the best plan to keep boulders along this ridge from tumbling down and crashing into homes here in Pololo Valley.
It's going to cost you money, but you're going to get back more than you put in.
I interviewed Peter Savio in the car when I was doing that, and this guy, the way he thinks, the way he puts stuff together, and this is a fine example of it. Who else would think of this? Listen to the rest of this.
Peter Savio spoke before dozens of people at Ali'iolani Elementary School. A rock mitigation expert and geologist also spoke. They say an impact...
Rock mitigation expert.
Sounds like
someone
chief meteorologist.
No, it is. I was going to say someone who kills more parties than... No, rock and roll, you got to play classical.
Fence could cost around $10 million and last at least 75 years.
But you don't have to. Mexico is going to pay for it.
Replace the cables and the netting, and still take advantage of the posts and the anchors.
To fund the fence, Savio suggests the city give people the legal right to add a second unit to their property. He says it would cost homeowners $50,000.
The $50,000 will go to reimburse the city for building the retention fence which protects the whole community. So it's kind of a trade-off. And if you realize we're talking about a mile of fence.
A mile of fence for $10 million?
Probably a $10 million cost. We only need 200 buyers.
I understand. My fence was 200 feet and cost, yeah, I guess it's about right.
I don't think your fence is stopping a boulder, though.
To the real estate thing myself.
Savio says the idea would still need to be reviewed by attorneys in the city, but longtime Pololo resident Dale Nakayama says he would make the investment.
My house is right there. So I'm going to reap the full benefit by the protection of it, plus be able to have my property worth more.
Some residents fear it will encourage overdevelopment.
I can't
residents
imagine
like Barbara
a
Moriyama
boulder
would
falling
rather have trees
from that mountain and being able to get stopped.
as a barrier.
We plant the trees on the edges, it's faster, or even each homeowner planting the trees, it would be better.
But the homeowner can't plant trees on something that they don't own.
Yeah.
Right? Because they don't own that land.
Yeah.
The ugly fence that you're going to build up there, the trees are the best solution and the most cheapest to me.
Savio says he was in the process of building a native forest in Pololo, but that was put on the back burner during COVID.
I think it would take maybe 5 to 10 years for the trees to get big enough so the trunks, the root systems would be thick enough to stop rocks from coming.
What kind of tree is going to stop that thing if it rolls over?
Not sure. Maybe a koa?
Through, holding them in place.
Look at
But
that.
my guess
They put them on the wrong side. The tree should be on the other side.
Make one rock tree.
Rock tree.
is we could probably get the fence built within a year or two.
Jolani Martinez, Hawaii News Now.
I got to tell you.
Cement the whole thing. Just cement the whole side of the mountain.
The concrete union just went, hey, should we hire James Money?
No, they're gonna get me in office, so they're gonna lobby me to get this law pushed. Cement all mountains.
Oh, hey, C Honda, thank you very much. C Honda's pimping out shows coming up here. I do have like fancy graphics here for the Hilo show. And Frank De Lima and I on April 22nd will be there. Okay, April 22nd, and then we've added Augie Tolba to be on. That's April 28th at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center right there. And then on Kauai, the three of us again, and that'll be May 13th. That's the day before Mother's Day. And that's an early show at 5 p.m. So you guys can go have a nice kind late dinner with your mom. Right
Or watch the sun. No, not set.
I don't know.
Go walk on the beach.
Walk on the beach.
That's what you
right
do on
there.
Kauai.
Help
Beautiful.
pick up rubbish.
Garden aisle.
Yeah, there we go.
No more shopping cart over there.
Maybe don't build where there's landslides. Yeah, but you know what? Here, you'd build in a parking space if you can get away with it, right? I know. I like that rock tree.
Yeah, see, rock tree.
Hi, Christina Bowden. Aloha, no. Is that Bowden or Bowden?
I would say Bowden.
Yeah, okay. I was at home. I was at the home of someone who lived on the slopes of Cocoa Head Crater, and I asked if he's worried that one of the rocks would come rolling down. He said, capital, no.
Rude, I know yo.
Well, you know what? No need to yell. Hey, just you know what?
So yes, and
I have a shift key, and I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, Christopher Asensio.
No, but I think Cocoa Head different
Asensio. Huh?
Cocoa Head different than Palolo.
You know, I had a friend, and I will not mention his name because you would know who it was, but he was telling me one time, he goes, I think some guys want to kill me, right? And, you know, and he was like looking around his house and stuff. And I said, you should just go sleep, no worry. He goes, well, how can I not worry about that? I said, well, here's why. Because if they're professionals, there's nothing you can do about it, right? But if they're amateurs, Garen Balbarian, you're going to hear them. And number three, get one dog, bro.
There you go.
Not even, it's just you want to hear the alarm.
Yeah,
you know
Kinako is perfect.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're always so nice, Ellen. Thank you so much. Every laugh you guys give us the medicine we need. Oh, I know. Oh, that's so nice. Nowadays, snap case more like caps case. Ooh.
That's clever.
The modern day version of snap case is caps case. What that about a caps case?
What? You let me caps?
What? You like me capitalized? Huh? What, you like capitalized or what?
What? I ready for shift?
Ain't no come on, no shift, bro. Please.
I was so mad yesterday in caps lock.
Oh no way! Oh, brother.
I was so mad.
Be
Caps
cool,
lock.
cesspool. Oh man. Okay, last one we got, and we're just look perfect because it's 4 minutes to the top of the hour. Okay, and this one, well, this was kind of nice. Let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I hope I don't get a
Well,
copyright
Merry
strike.
Monarch Week is officially here, and the festivities in Hilo kicked off yesterday with the famed Holoku Ball, and there was also an opening ceremony at the Afukchinen Civic Auditorium. As the festival celebrates 60 years, we're looking back at its humble beginnings. It was founded in 1963 as a way to drum up economic support for Hawaii Island.
It's working now.
The early years featured a King Kalakaua beard look-alike contest and a barbershop quartet competition.
Oh, I think the guy. What do you think? Who's got the?
I think the top left.
Yeah, the top right next to the guy with the with the glasses. Between the guy with the tie.
The second one, yeah.
The second guy in. Bro,
Yeah, I
it
see
looked
that.
like.
Maybe his cousin. I don't know why the ones on the bottom entered.
Well, you know, I know they shouldn't even.
Competition,
'Cause he had
and
the
even a
space.
relay
Yeah.
race. One thing that wasn't included, however, a hula competition.
The original one never have hula.
That's so cool.
That didn't start until 1971 and was the idea of Auntie Dottie Thompson and Uncle George Naope.
Merry Monarch was kind of a flop in the old days.
That's why he said it too.
It's kind of a flop in the old days.
And nobody wanted to come, watch hula. So the county had told Auntie Dottie they don't want to continue with this anymore.
Auntie Dottie and Uncle George revitalized the festival and brought it to the next level. Financially, the festival was kept.
The guys look kind of oiled up, huh? What do you think?
Slippery, like salamander.
Like all the girls going, I like B1 oiler.
Float by Hawaiian royal heiress Abigail Kawananakoa, whose royal lineage has ties to King David Kalakaua, who the festival honors.
And then she knew Uncle George Naope very well. So she took it upon herself to fund the Merry Monarch for years and years and years and years. And I know a lot of people don't know this, but that's what kept Merry Monarch afloat.
In 1978,
She didn't want
the
anybody
contest.
to know, that's why, yeah?
She didn't want, she did not want anybody to know. And then everybody would come to her for money.
Yeah, and once she passed, and then it came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Moved from the Afukchinen Gymnasium to what was then called the Ho'olulu Tennis Stadium next door, where its popularity continued to grow throughout the years. And as we celebrate this year's festival,
Oh, that makes my back hurt just watching it.
I think I busted my knee.
Oh, my meniscus.
we also take a moment to look back into the archives and found some pretty interesting stuff. Here's a snippet from a KGMB report of Awana Night 1983.
Way back in 1983. I got shirts I bought in 1983.
I think I was 8.
Look the same. Yeah?
While the judges' scores were being tabulated, the kumuhulas, or dance teachers, took to the stage and really livened up the stadium.
That's cool. Spanish moss. Spanish moss.
Good fun. Hold up. Rockin' the purple. Yeah. Rockin' the purple. Well, there you go. I don't know. Anybody planning to go watch the Merry Monarch? Anybody? Oh, Devin think of the funny. Oh, leave cap out of it. Oh, caps lock. That he's doing the caps lock thing. Okay.
Oh, Keone danced.
What? I danced there in 78 and 80 and helped with the 86 performers. Daryl is a relative. Daryl. Is that Lupanui?
I don't know.
Which Daryl? Because that's George Naopi. I wonder who Daryl is. Which Daryl you mean? Okay, huh? Oh, okay. I was there in 1983. Whoa. Was that Leslie Wilcox? It looked like her, didn't it, Jerry? Oh, those ladies had shoulder pads in the holokus, I think. Oh, well, there you go. Well, it was the 70s.
Yeah. That was the rage.
That was the rage. It's so funny. Oh, I remember my wife came back from school one day right after Chappelle work, and I'm going, "Oh, you looking all dressed up, looking good," you know. And she goes, "Oh, it was 70s night, and I wore the padded show." So she was dressing like she was dressed in the 70s. And I went, "Oh, I'm sorry." Or maybe it was 80s. I forget.
The 80s was the shoulder pads.
Yeah, 80s. It was the 80s. Oh. Here already waiting for you, Frank and Augie. Oh, mahalo, Kim. Appreciate it, man. Oh, listen, Daryl Lupanui. Oh, yeah, see, it was Lupanui. Men of Waimanapuna. We won every time we entered. Only group to ever do so. Me, you bug out right there. Okay. I think Leslie left broadcasting to her father's...
To be her father's caregiver.
To be her father's caregiver. Right? Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm getting
the bat
phone messages on my watch. Well, that's good because it makes me look over there. You got it, Daryl Lupanui. Nice guess. Okay. The biggest show in the 80s was Miami Vice. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? I was there in Miami during that, hanging out. I did a movie with Paul Rodriguez, right? And he was dating the gal that was in there, in Miami Vice, you know, the Hispanic gal that was there in there, the Latina. Yeah, and we'd walk around. She was like a goddess. We would walk past the store. People would run out with like a pizza, you know, if it was a pizza shop. Here, this is for you. Thank you for, you know, for being in Miami. And I'm like, oh, man.
That's crazy.
I know. Their relationship didn't last long, though.
Show business.
Well, you know, it's tough when you go someplace and, you know, he was an actor and a, you know, comedian and everything, and everybody's all over his girlfriend, and you know, and who's that? You know, kind of hard, you know. Plus, she was extremely busy. And when we were there, you could always tell when they were going to shoot because they would wet the streets. You know, first thing they did is they set up the cameras and everything, and then they'd wet the streets, and that's how you could tell they were ready to film. You ever notice that about?
So in the 90s and 2000s, I remember music videos doing that, like especially Vegas, and I think it was so that everything would look shinier. That's what from the music videos that I watched.
It looks just better. It's just better looking. Okay, there we go, and we are at the top of the hour. Mahalo for joining us, everybody. Special thanks to our moderationist, Choke on Spit.
That's not the name of any of them, though.
Choke on Spit, no, that's the three bands.
That's the headliner.
That's the headliner.
Yeah. Chemical Guava.
Yeah, what was that one?
Random Bacon. And headliner, Choke on Spit. Must be a punk band. See, this is the 80s theme again. They used to open for the Ramones, and now look at them.
All they do is joke. They're doing a podcast. But anyway, I was going to say, Nani Aloha. C. Honda, and Ware, and Devon. Yes. Mahalo for being here. And also for you know, Johnny Rocks and anyone else who donated, whether it be, you know, on PayPal or the Click link or whatever it is. Thank you so much for subscribing, if you did, to the YouTube channel, and also for using the Amazon link on the top right-hand corner of the YouTube channel if you're going to buy anything on that. And a special thanks to all the people who, we mentioned the merch site, and a whole bunch of other people bought some stuff. So thank you. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps, right? Thank you so much, okay? And thank you, Hamajen Gang, for being here.
Because you're the bestest.
The bestest, Lotta. Help us come up with cool band names.
I know.
That's it right there. So we'll see you tomorrow. And again, we're gonna take next week off from making TV, but the week after that, then we will be back to making TV segments.
Yes.
Yeah. Want to talk about your gigs?
Oh, so I'm performing on the Big Island in Kona at the Kona Elks Lodge May 6th, Saturday. You can get your tickets either at comedianjamesmoney.com or you search it in Eventbrite. If you let anybody know on the Big Island that I'll be performing there, that'd be awesome. And then May 7th, I will be at the Playground Maui. That's a Sunday show. And then May 11th, I will be at Stir Crazy in Phoenix with Graham Elwood.
Yes.
Still working on some other gigs. Might try to do something in LA, but we're still waiting on confirmation. But those are the 3 gigs I have so far for the Average Samoan Comedy Tour.
The Average Samoan Comedy Tour, right? And can you smash the Bumatai email address button? Yes, we can. Right here. There you go, Kevin. For you. info@bumatai.com. There we go. Thank you for mentioning that, Kevin. I always forget to do that. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else we forget?
Our friends.
Doc Bailey Cranes and Equipment in Las Vegas, Oakland, California, Hawaii, and Guam.
Yeah.
Big cranes, rental, repair, and he'll train you how to ride those. Operate those things. Aloha Kia.
Yes,
Two
we
in
know a
my
guy.
family. We love it, and we know a guy. Also, TNT Tinting.
Yeah, and our friends here.
Oh, yes.
Hawaii Volcanic Water.
Hawaii Volcanic Water. I have mine in my cup.
Yes.
I guess I knocked over my bottle.
Made with recycled plastic. The water hits the volcanoes. It goes through the volcanic rock and sits in artesian wells. And then they dig it up and they have naturally alkaline water. Be Pono. Do what's right. Please recycle.
There you go. And GB says subscribe to Comedian James Money on YouTube.
Yeah, and Instagram. I'm trying to identify as a rich teenage white girl. So I need more followers so that I can get booked at all these comedy clubs.
So then your pronoun is, oh my God.
OMG.
OMG. All right, gang. Typical Polynesians take us forever for say goodbye.
Yeah, get in.
Okay, get in. Oh, yeah, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, wait, take one plate. Take one plate.
Take one plate. No.
You better take one plate.
Okay, mahalo.
Yeah, and for your family too. For your family too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
I hope you guys have a show when I come visit. Well, give us some notice, and at the very worst, we'll be at Stand Up Honolulu doing a guest set for you.
For you.
For you. All right, gang. Mahalo. I'm on Porta Batin, okay? Thanks,